Yeah, obviously Germany.
Oh my God.
Bigger is always better.
No.
Oh, the Germans like our gas stations, Ben.
Buc-ee's is crazy.
I have the right answer. My answer is correct. And if you guys don't have the same as me, you're wrong. Think about everything we've been through.
Who has always back pain when we're in the US?
2 twin mattresses, that is not one bed. That's 2 mattresses pushed together.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, I see a divorce coming up.
I have a lot of things to say. Oh, Ben,
Yeah.
how could you?
Hello, servus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Feli, and today I'm with a lot of other people. You might know some of them or most of them. This is my husband, Ben, of course, and then this is my YouTube colleague, basically, Nalf, aka Nick Alfieri.
That's right.
Welcome to my channel. We're also filming something for his channel, so definitely check out his channel, and we have filmed a bunch of videos together in the past. You came here same year as I did, right? 2016?
Yep, we're the
And
exact inverse.
He came here to Germany to play American football, and he has a lot of amazing content on that. It's super fascinating. And then this is his wife, Laura, or Laura. Laura. And we are playing Who Does It Better? Germany or the US? First category, pickles. Who does it better? I think I know.
I'm abstaining
I have a
because I,
strong
don't like
opinion
pickles.
on that.
Okay, what do you got? USA?
I mean, yeah, obviously Germany.
Oh my God. Oh my
Okay.
God.
You know what, just to help Ben out here. Okay.
You don't like pickles at all?
I'm not really a big pickle guy.
I'm not sure if you ever had a pickle in your life.
Okay,
Okay, then you wouldn't know. Well, for those of you who
Explain.
don't know, American pickles, they're a lot more dill flavored, and German pickles are more sweet, usually. That's how I would describe it. How would you describe it?
And American pickles, they're huge. It's not a pickle,
Yeah,
it's like a cucumber.
Yeah, where you get the
With
big
vinegar.
jar and then you like stab a pickle out of it and then you have it for like an afternoon.
No.
Yeah, bigger is always better. In every category, always. Right? Okay.
I just like the German ones better. As an international couple, one thing we use on a daily basis is a VPN, so a virtual private network, because it lets you change your location to a different country, such as the US or Germany. Because banks, government websites, or even utility companies often block you from accessing their websites when you're abroad, mainly to avoid fraud. But we're just trying to pay our electric bills back in the US. I mean, please let us pay you money. Fortunately, we found a workaround. We just open up PAA, which is our VPN of choice and a longtime sponsor of mine. Log into one of their many US servers, and ta-da! Finally, we can get into our Duke Energy account. Ben also keeps PAA active on his phone a lot because it lets him access sports broadcasts in the US, and he likes to receive American news and content on his timelines. But it also comes in super handy when you're traveling and have to use public Wi-Fi networks. I always turn on PAA at the airport, for example, or at hotels, because it hides my IP address and encrypts my internet connection. And with access to servers in over 90 countries worldwide, it's also a great way to expand your streaming selection because other countries have different movies and shows licensed than your own. Which is why when you log into the UK server, I always like to choose the streaming optimized option. You can watch The Office with Steve Carell on Netflix without any ad breaks, even though it's not available on the American Netflix. Or they just announced that Friends was coming back to Netflix. However, only in India, but no problem. You just select the Indian server and there it is. Oh, and what I rediscovered the other day is this German TV show called Türkisch für Anfänger, so Turkish for beginners, which I can only recommend to any of you learning German. It's a great comedy. You can access it on Netflix if you set your PAA to Germany. And the best news is that if you want to try PAA for yourself, you can now test it completely for free for 4 whole months with my link paavpn.com/Feli from Germany, or if you just scan the QR code. And after that, you'll get an 83% discount with my link, which means that PAA will only cost you $2.03 a month, and you can install it on unlimited devices for your entire household, so it really pays off. Just go to my link, or you can also find all the details in the video description below.
Gas stations.
It depends. Okay,
Okay.
I'll explain.
I'm going Germany. Ben's
Oh,
got
wow.
Germany. Feely, USA. Oh, the Germans
wow.
like our gas stations, Ben.
Do you want to know my stipulation here?
What?
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a gamble that I might get shot at a German gas station.
That is so true. You do have, like, in certain areas, you're looking over your shoulder and you're like, all right, I gotta fill up quickly, especially at night.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Feels a lot safer. All right,
What's your reasoning?
My reasoning, I have so many reasons. First of all, German gas stations, way more consistent, okay? Clean bathrooms, even though you have to pay, I'm fine with that. Clean bathrooms is great. You can sometimes get like healthy snacks. You cannot get any healthy snacks at an American
100%.
gas station.
Yeah.
The bad part is gas is way more expensive here.
Yeah.
That is actually.
I was thinking, if you think about that aspect of like taking a break, like how much quality food do you get, how clean are the bathrooms, then definitely Germany. I was just thinking about the convenience of like not having to go inside to pay.
Oh, true. That actually
Just
is
paying
really,
at the
really
pump.
nice.
That's what I was just
Pay at the
thinking.
pump. Can you do that? Do we ever do that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can.
What's your reason?
That in Oregon, there are people doing it for you. You don't even have to exit the
we
car.
don't have that in
You're
our
just like,
part of the
here's
US.
my money, and they do everything. And I was like, oh, that's
New
awesome.
Jersey too.
True. There's like 8 states. Jersey, Oregon, I think Alaska is one. I don't
So
know.
that's awesome.
The one time that I did it, I think in Jersey, I don't know if I liked it so much.
You don't like the being.
Yeah, I felt like I don't know if I
toted
can
on?
trust them. Like, what are you doing?
This is actually true because there are like stories, kind of horror stories of them when they take the
Really?
card and like swiping their card, your card onto a reader and getting your credit card
Yeah.
information and so on.
Fair.
But if everything goes
But I don't
well,
have to touch anything.
that's true.
I do miss that side of American culture though, where something like that little service industry like thing can make your day a little bit. Like if you run into like a guy like pumping your gas or some dude like at a drive-through that just says something nice, or the old lady that calls you sweetie, you're like, oh god.
That
Have a nice day,
confused me
sweetheart.
Yeah.
so much at the beginning. I was, especially when it was like a man saying it to me at first. Like the first like year, I was always taken off guard. I was like, are they being sexist? What is going on here? And then I heard other guys my age, so like early, mid-20s, calling older ladies sweetie or something like that. I was like, oh,
Just
okay.
nice American
Interesting.
politeness right
Yeah.
there. That is a great point actually, because you can have just such nice little interactions right there and just be like, man, that was 20 seconds, made my day.
Yeah.
You don't get that at a German gas station.
I was really hoping one of you all would say I've been to Buc-ee's and that was your reason why.
See this.
Buc-ee's is crazy.
Have you been to Buc-ee's?
Yes.
Okay, you have been to Buc-ee's.
Once.
Insert photo of Buc-ee's right here.
It
Incredible.
was insanity.
Okay, you take me there.
Okay, I'll take you to Buc-ee's.
Do
Okay.
you guys have those in Oregon?
We don't have an Oregon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
more of a southern thing.
Yeah, it is. I think we went in Tennessee probably, right?
Yeah, Tennessee, Buc-ee's and Waffle House, baby.
Waffles. It's called culture. Okay, look it up.
Next up, betting.
Oh my God.
I gotta make sure I got the right card.
Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh my
my
God. We're
gosh.
totally flipped now. Everyone's a homer on this one.
What we
Okay.
grew up with.
All right.
Laura, do you want to go first?
I'm gonna go first. First of all, I ask you, who has always back pain when we're in the US?
Okay, that's true. That's what we had. But that's hyper specific to the Alfieri family house and not to the country.
No, it's
Good
just,
point.
it's too soft, too many pillows, too many blankets. It's just difficult. Germany's way more logic.
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
We just did our annual washing of the sheets. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I wonder what that smell was.
We just washed our sheets. We do it an appropriate amount of time, okay? And to put back on that like duvet cover thing is one of the most humiliating tasks a person
Fair.
can do, and it takes forever. And it's just like, why do we even need to have that system? Okay, that's what bothers me.
Fair.
Right?
That is a
Fair?
pain.
Yeah.
I said Germany for the reason that I love the duvet system, like having a duvet insert and duvet cover. However, we have one big blanket for the two of us, which I guess is more American than German.
That's
We also
true.
have that,
We
yeah.
got
So
it.
yeah, on that point, I'm more American, but I don't like the sheets. Don't like a sheet with a blanket on top and then it gets all tangled up. No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Pardon my rant that's incoming, but the 2 twin mattresses, that is not one bed. That's 2 mattresses pushed together. That is not a queen bed.
Thank you.
That's fair.
And whenever
I
I,
agree with
go
that as
into a
well, yeah.
hotel and there's that middle crack, it's like a magnet. I'm like, whenever I wake up, I am like laying in the crack sideways. And then also the square pillows. I can't do square pillows. I need a rectangle pillow that I can like put my arm under and like you know.
Ben.
Fair. Do you guys have the square pillows?
We have the square pillows, and I
Okay.
wanted to say, I'm going to say, hey, you get used to it eventually. You do not. It's always weird. And it's
See,
just-
I don't have square pillows, so he didn't have to. No,
Well, we bought rectangles now.
Yeah, but we have 6 pillows on our bed. 4 of them are squares.
Okay. See, I didn't grow up with it. My
I
family
use
never
one
did.
and he uses 5.
It's true.
Do you guys have one big mattress?
Yep.
One big mattress.
we do
one big,
too.
okay, that's the American style.
Yeah. So we are pretty like half American, half German
Yeah.
on the bedding. We have a big duvet, big mattress,
Yes.
but just no sheets.
Where we draw the line though is decorative pillows. We don't put pillows on
just
while
throw
like
pillows?
just to make
throw
the,
Too much work.
Yeah, no. Just,
This is silliness.
That's
Absolutely silly. Okay, that's so funny that we both. All right, should we go a little more?
Something more serious,
Something
or
more serious?
This is ChatGPT.
hey, it doesn't matter.
it's Gemini.
Okay, it's Claude. I don't even know how to phrase this. Confronting people or confrontations. Which is better, USA or Germany? Which do you have more?
I'm not even sure if American can confront people.
Okay, you guys are all.
wow, you're
okay.
the only
I'm the
one.
only one. Okay.
Explain yourself.
Okay, I'll defend myself here. I'm doing this in the video that I'm working on right now. I think that in Germany, people are too comfortable confronting other people or strangers or correcting other people. I think in the United States, we're not comfortable enough. But on the full spectrum, I would lean a little bit more towards the United States. I don't like strangers telling me you're doing that wrong or confronting me with things. And I just, keep the peace. That's my defense.
Actually, I'm kind of like
In between.
not Germany and not US. I'm like here
Okay.
because like I actually agree with what he just said. I don't like people going out of their way to tell you that you're doing something wrong, but also it can really ruin someone's day. Like if someone tells me I'm doing something wrong, I will be stuck on that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, man, that was just someone walking down the street that told me I walked on a red light and oopsies.
That's true.
That's fair. I totally agree with that point that Germans do it too much, especially in situations that are uncalled for. Like you weren't asked for your opinion. Why are you sharing it? But I think within relationships where a confrontation is necessary and it's already happening, I think Germans are a lot better, not just because they're not afraid of the confrontation, but also I think Germans can differentiate the objective part of the where is the disagreement happening from the personal side. I think we can talk about it, see each other's sides, and then walk away as friends still or partners or whatever. Not to say that all Germans do that perfectly, but I think the tendency is there that we do that a little bit better than Americans.
That is a great point. I will agree with that.
I think so too. I don't even think I've ever witnessed confrontation in the US, to be honest.
It's rare.
Well, it's risky because
Yeah,
if you
it is.
confront a stranger, it can escalate.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
what I was about to get at. You don't know what's in someone's pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're talking about
that's just
confrontations
wild
with
to
admit.
strangers,
Yeah.
but what about a confrontation within the family or like with someone you know?
Oh, I like the German way on that.
Yeah.
I like the German
Because that is not really risky in that sense, but I think it's still risky in a way that a lot of Americans think, oh, the other person might hate me for that. And then they're not going to be honest enough to tell me, so then I will have to wonder for the rest of
Yeah.
my life if they're holding a grudge against me.
It's a good point.
The reason why I said Germany at the beginning is because I've come to really respect and understand why Germans do it that way, but it still kind of rubs me the wrong way.
It just,
sometimes.
I'm with you right there. I respect it. I think that there's a lot of good in it. I always feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm always uncomfortable with it. It's like, okay.
But that's confrontation, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true. So you're saying I hate confrontation. Is this a therapy session?
Americans are just uncomfortable
Just
with confrontation.
smile and just be nice.
One thing that I feel like goes with this topic as well is ghosting. I think ghosting is a lot more common in the US because so many people are so afraid of confrontation and find it so uncomfortable. Whereas in Germany, people also ghost, but I think it happens a lot less because people aren't as afraid to tell the other person like, hey, I don't think we're a great match. It was good meeting you. Let's move on.
This is very true.
Okay, so I don't know how much you'll be able to say on this, but what country has better sports culture? Fans and also just leagues.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's, Nick's
This is,
specialty field.
I mean, you're.
Can we separate leagues and fans? Or it has to be...
Okay.
I think you
Because
have to
I
pick.
have two different opinions.
No, I don't think so.
Sports.
No,
It's a category, sports.
It's the sports culture.
Okay. I have a lot of things to say. Ben!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
there
I'll
you go,
tell you
Felix.
why.
Okay. All right.
Make your choice.
Think about everything we've been through.
Uh-oh, I see a divorce coming up.
Oh my God.
I picked US.
Our spouses are.
No,
Okay.
You guys
we
go
got-
first. I want to be the last one on
I
this one.
think, okay, I would have loved to separate it because league-wise and how sport is done, I 100% USA.
Yeah.
But the fandom, I think is Germany better. We're so loyal and we're so more fun because we've been to some NFL games and it was great, but it was also not that crazy of an atmosphere. And then we've been to German stuff and
Okay.
it's wild. The
That's
atmosphere
true.
is so like.
Okay. But you've never been to a college football game. College football fandom. Have you been to a college football game? Okay.
And I don't even understand football, but
Yeah.
I've been to plenty.
College football fandom and culture is
Okay.
nothing like the NFL. The NFL is a little bit, it's almost like a little sterile and more, serious of fandom. College football is crazy. It's closer to like soccer hooligans, basically.
But you compare the goodness of a German fandom atmosphere, and you
Yep.
say it's closer to that. So technically, this is the peak, and it's closer to
No,
that.
that's
So-
one aspect. Okay, but we're looking. Yeah, that's fair. But we're looking at sports as a whole. That's one aspect where maybe Germany's like slightly better, but the USA is just trailing. But then you've got to take into account sports and
yeah.
schools. This part of the
Yeah, you're
culture
right.
because it includes everybody in the community when you have sports and schools because you have people maybe they're not athletes but they're in the pep band and then they're going to the basketball game and playing the trumpet and they're kind of part of the whole spirit
Or they're
there.
cheerleaders,
They're
and like then the other
cheerleaders.
kids they go because everyone's going into
Yeah.
school to the Friday night games or whatever. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, there we go. Sophia, you with me?
Yes, I'm
I
with
want to
you.
hear Ben.
Or do you want,
What
are
was
you-
your
Ben,
explanation?
So I chose Germany
Okay.
because I think that they have kept sport for the middle class people. I think that it is still affordable for any kid to play any sport that they want to play. If you look at baseball, I grew up playing baseball. You grew up playing football. And if you look at the price of like a baseball bat or a baseball glove, whenever I was a kid and now, it's completely different. It's the same way with football. But even more than that, let's look at the World Cup prices. Let's look at Super Bowl prices. Let's look at an average ticket to anything in the US. And then what you were saying with schools too, I think that's a total like a positive. But at the same time, the club setting, my kids are gonna play golf, tennis, and soccer. I'm not gonna force them, but I'll be like, hey, if you wanna play those, you can play them for the rest of your life, and every nation has a professional sport in it. And they can, if they're good enough here to play 16 professionally, go on. There's not a college trying to.
Yeah, it's so true.
This is actually quite a good point. This is actually kind of a thing with a lot of topics I feel like in the US is it's not for the middle class.
Yeah.
Also, not for the older people, because in Germany you have all kinds of U30, U40
True.
sport teams. You can play basically as long as you're fit, as long as you want.
For example-
but in the US, after college and you don't make it to the league,
Yeah.
then you're out.
I could still play football here casually, like American football, casually at a club.
Yeah.
In the US, yeah, if you don't, when you're done with college football and you don't make it to the pros, you'll never play football again.
After work leagues, is that a thing for football at
Not
all?
for football,
Okay.
no. And I think that some of these like sports clubs those are actually pretty good. So that's a point for Germany in the
Yeah,
sports,
fair.
but it's not enough points.
I do love a good day at a baseball stadium or a football stadium. So America, I'm sorry, I still love American sports,
yeah.
but
You consume a lot more American sports than you do German sports.
yes.
Ben, do you
Yes.
watch any like Bundesliga soccer or anything?
Oh yeah,
does
a
that
bunch.
too.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
We're watching the TV show Ted Lasso.
Oh,
you know?
I
So
loved
we're now
it.
getting in. We're
You're
getting in.
way behind.
I know, we're way behind.
No, we watched it as it first came out, loved it. I'm also a big Bill Lawrence fan because he's the creator of Scrubs. He made Ted Lasso.
He made Ted Lasso?
Yes.
Didn't even know that. That's usually my domain of
That's
expertise.
true.
Okay, Feely, you got one?
Birthdays. I actually don't know my answer to this one.
Oh, I'm hardcore passionate about this. I have the right answer. My answer is correct. And if you guys don't have the same as me, you're wrong.
Now I'm so torn.
Whoa! Whoa!
I think I'm going to, I don't have a real opinion on that.
Okay,
But I'm super torn. It's 50-50.
really? Okay, let me just say.
Yeah.
I made a video, like maybe my second year in Germany, titled "Germans Take Birthdays Very Seriously." I think when it's your birthday in Germany, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, they'll give you a handshake. Congratulations on your birthday." In the US, it is not taken that seriously. Also, this whole kind of superstition, don't say happy birthday too early. Don't say it before. That's because it's a sacred thing, the birthday.
True.
In the United States, I feel like the birthday is much
It's so
more
casual.
Yeah. That's my argument.
100%, I totally agree. The reason I said USA is simply for the reason that in Germany you're always expected to pay for everyone else. So like if you host a birthday dinner, you're expected to pay for everyone you invited. You're expected to bring the birthday cake to the office or to school, even though it's your birthday. Whereas in the US, when I first got there and it was my birthday, everyone was like, oh, let me buy you a drink, let me buy you dinner. I was like, oh, this is nice. And they were like, yeah, of course, it's your birthday. Like you're the one being treated. And I was like,
very true.
That makes so much more sense.
I'm gonna take that with everything I said about the birthdays. That's the one thing Germany has wrong, is it's completely backwards. The birthday person should be taken care of, not taking care of everybody.
But everyone's bringing presents.
That's true too, yeah. In the US, I've also noticed the older I've gotten, at least, when I had like a little birthday gathering in the US, it's not really expected that everyone brings a gift. Whereas in Germany, I celebrated my 30th here and it was a big party and I did not expect for everyone to bring a gift. I just thought like, just show up, that's the gift. But no, everybody brought a present and it was nicely wrapped and a birthday card and everything. So yeah, that's a point for Germany.
Germans take birthdays seriously.
Yes.
Okay? You don't really have an opinion on this? Okay, Ben?
I just didn't know that we paid for everything on our own birthday in Germany. Like
You're new here.
It sounds very. But no, my big thing was I made the mistake of telling people happy birthday too early. Like, how happy early birthday, and they look at you sideways. So
Don't do that.
You almost cursed him, so.
yeah.
All right. No, I feel that's the one I feel very passionately about that one. Germany's in the lead there.
Fair.
How about this? Who does it better? Food.
If you want to see more of these categories, be sure to check out the other video on Nick's channel. It's called Nelf. I'll also tag it down below in the video description, so be sure to check it out. And thank you guys so much for filming this together. This was so much fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Tschüss. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
What is your German
I said
tschüss?
tschüss.
Tschüss.
Like, tschüss. I get to sing it.
Yeah, she did it perfectly. Okay.